it's Darlene and welcome to my channel. Alright, so today's video is putting all my skincare back in my routine. For those of you that follow me, you know that for 3 months I took everything out, stopped it all with the exception of sunscreen. No microcurrent devices, no vitamin C, no retin-A, nothing. Yes, and I am going to show you the results of what happens when you do that, and what are the things that I put back, and what are some of the new things that I've added that I'm completely obsessed by. So without further ado, Alright, so first and foremost, if you are not yet subscribed, take a minute, subscribe, hit that little notification bell, and that way you won't miss out on any videos. Okay, so like I said, yes, I stopped all skincare for 3 months. 3 months. I wanted to see, okay, what is really the powerhouses? What are the powerhouses? What's gonna make the most difference? I have cleansed my face. I use one cleanser, that is the Juno Cleansing Balm. That is from their Clean 10 line. And so it's a very all-natural cleanser. I'm gonna split screen show you washing my face with it. It's amazing. Your skin will feel so soft and it gets off all the makeup. I do, however, always double cleanse, and I use the micellar water. So while I'm in here, I am going to do the second cleanse. The next thing that I do, depending, I mean, you know, I kind of have a routine, but you know, sometimes I might do one thing first and then do a different thing. But I did a lip scrub, and this is the new little tools that I use. I love them. I don't have one in here to show you. That's why I'm going to just, I've shown these in one of my favorites video from Amazon. These are amazing. So they really can get in there and just do more than a finger can do. I still have the, what I use for that is the MAC. I find this to be the perfect granules to be able to pick up with that. But if you're looking for an all-natural one, I'm gonna list it here. I can't think of the name and I did not grab it. Before we get started with everything, I feel like I have to preface this. This girl has never had Botox. I've never had IPLs. I've never done microderm, or what is it called? Microneedling. I've had fillers one time 15 years ago in my nasolabial folds. So no plastic surgery, nothing. What you see is God-given genetics. Genetics. So I always have to preface that because people will swear I've had Botox and I've never had it. And for those of you that know me and have followed my channel, one, if I were to get Botox, I would bring you with me. And two, if I've ever had Botox, I would never not tell you. It would be stupid. Like, I just don't understand that whole concept. You know, I also don't understand the concept of not sharing your age. For me, it's like, 54, proud to be here. Okay, so let's go ahead, and the biggest powerhouse as far as lifting the muscle and actually changing the structure of your face, and by that I mean actually lifting the cheeks, lifting the jaw, lifting the eyes, is a microcurrent device. Now, I have done multiple videos on both of these devices. This is NuFace, this is Foreo's The Bear. I like both of them. I'm going to be recently, I tested out one that didn't quite work, and I am now getting ready to test a fourth. Between these two, which I have done extensive testing on, I think they're both great. I actually like them both, and I keep them both. I love the small footprint of the Foreo, and I like that it has an app. This is the Trinity. That means that this head pops off and you can buy additional heads from NuFace. And like the L attachment, which I say is a waste of money, but that's just my personal opinion. And the red light therapy, which I have not tried. So I will show you how I use this in place of having to purchase another thing to put on here. So even though this is the Trinity, I would recommend, unless you're planning on switching out the heads, I would recommend using the mini. Now, how do I use the microcurrent device? I've done many videos, but I will show you a little clip here. I'm gonna stop, I'm gonna show you what it looks like. I'm gonna go very fast and just give you a general idea on one side of my face what I do, because I like things to be simplistic. I don't like a lot of skincare. I want it to be just streamlined. What's the best thing to work, and what are the best things, and let's keep it, you know, let's not take an hour in the morning. I don't got an hour. All right, so I'm gonna stop here. We're gonna go. We go up. I always start with the jaw. It's just the way I do it. You hear that beep, and it means to move again. And I just go nice and slow. And I usually do, depending on the area, 3 to 5 passes. I have a very weak jaw. We all know this. I talk about it all the time. And so I'll do 5. And then I will move up to the cheekbone, which do it. So now I'm going under that jaw. So now that ball, this head is actually under the jaw. This is the way I do it. I come to the nasolabial folds right here and I push up, and I literally just leave it there. And that helps establish the lift of the cheek. Now I go up above a little bit here. This is, again, kind of pulling this area up. We did that with our makeup technique the other day. Blackness, I'm gonna go under, all the way under now. So no, both balls are under, and I'm really working on the neck. And you gotta kind of be careful because you can zap the little bottom of your ear if you're not careful. As I am going to use it several ways. So I'm just gonna go up, and you're gonna get tingling up here in your hairline. So just be aware of that. So you want to get that gel really far up there. For some reason, I can feel it here more than anywhere else. So I sort of do 3 swipes up, starting at the outer corner, bringing it up, middle of the eyebrow, bringing it up, and more towards the inner eyebrow, bringing it up. Now the next thing I do is I take it above the eyebrow and I hold it there. We're gonna give an eyebrow lift. You can see my skin's turning red. Now I am gonna go under the eyebrow. All right, so as you can see, that's my routine. Very simple. Another machine that I do use is not one that I use the microcurrent device, I'd say 3 or 4 times a week at the highest intensity because I've been doing it a long time. Now, and I have done, and with regards to NuFace, I've actually done a similar video where I was concentrating just on NuFace and showing you before and afters, like this is what happens when you stop using NuFace, and so it was dramatic. The other device that I use is DermaFlash. This is what it looks like. Again, I will split screen and show you how I use that. What DermaFlash does is get rid of the peach fuzz and the dry, flaky skin that just doesn't need to be there. So it gives a very smooth look to your skin, but the other thing is it's just getting off everything that's dead and doesn't need to be there. So one is your serums and all of that will go on much smoother. The second thing is when you put your makeup on, it's not going to have these patchy places, or where there's peach fuzz, it's going to kind of cling. It's just going to give a really beautiful canvas. I do that about once every 2 weeks to a month. Now, some of the questions that have been asked is, well, does the hair grow back thicker? No. Is there more hair that grows back? No. Does it grow back faster? No. There's no difference. It's just getting rid of that peach fuzz and that exfoliating. So it's very, very good. Now, after I exfoliate, I always use a City Beauty line smoothing mask. This is by far my most favorite mask. It's my Jason mask, as I call it. And this has a biocellulose material, so for sure it is going to feel like nothing else that you've put on your skin with regards to a mask. And I love it. I usually leave it on 15-30 minutes, and it cools it down, because you will see that I will have redness. My skin is sensitive, and these masks are chock full of anti-aging ingredients, so they're beautiful. I use those masks during special occasions, and anytime I use the Dermaflash. Also, with regards to the microcurrent devices, I am pretty stuck on the Foreo serum. I find this one to be really chock full of some great ingredients, and I don't need as much as the New Face. Now, I do see that the New Face has come out with some other conductivity gels, if you will, and so I haven't tried those. When I do, I will let you know. But for now, I like the Foreo. If you don't want to spend that kind of money, then just use a simple aloe vera gel, and I'll list the one that I use from Amazon. Okay, so those are the devices. Let's start talking about serums, and I have nothing on my face. Let me just say the first powerhouse that you can use with regards to a serum is going to be tretinoin or retin-A. Tretinoin is the medical term. Now, it used to be where you could only get tretinoin from your dermatologist. A dermatologist would write a prescription. That would be a fee to go see your dermatologist. And then there, of course, you'd have to pay because at the pharmacy, because that would not be covered by your insurance. Well, it's not covered by the majority of insurance. Then Curology came on board. Curology got around having to see a dermatologist, because in truth you are seeing a dermatologist. So you send pictures. I've been doing Curology for a very, very long time. I had to stop when I had my breast cancer because my skin became very, very sensitive. And then once I had stopped all skincare, I then went back and put Curology back into my arsenal, because I do know it's the best bang for your buck. So Curology is an online subscription, and basically you fill out a lot of information, you send pictures of your skin, and they will create a prescription designed specifically for you. And there's usually 3 ingredients in it, and it depends on what your issues are. They specialize in acne and anti-aging. So if you have both, you might have an acne ingredient where I do not. These are my ingredients with the percentage. So I have tretinoin at 0.007%, azelaic acid at 2%, and niacinamide at 4%. And you apply this at night. It is in a white little pump format, and it comes out white like this. I also use it on the backs of my hands, very much so. Here is a picture that I did a long time ago. It's showing the difference between not using it and using it just simply on the back of your hands. So this makes the biggest difference. What does it target? Dark spots, age spots, sunspots, fine lines, wrinkles, tightness of the skin, luminosity of the skin. Powerhouse, okay? But if you use this, you must use sunscreen as well, okay? You should be using sunscreen anyways, but that's that I use at night. Now, during the day, first thing that I go ahead and put on for serum-wise is vitamin C. So I used to use the Go Pure Vitamin C, which has vitamin C, ferulic acid, vitamin E, and green tea. So I love this, but I'm always trying new things, and the price point on this is very good, but I'm always trying new things. And SkinCeuticals has CE Ferulic is what it's called. It contains 2% of L-ascorbic acid, 1% of alpha tocopherol. I am horrible at pronouncing this. And then 0.5% of ferulic acid. So this is more expensive. And I do get mine from skinstore.com. And so I'm going to put it on because I haven't done anything today. Drops. And then I put it on especially where I have the age spots, sun spots, because that's really what this is targeting. And so I get a lot of them up here and my nose. You know, I think a lot of us get our, on our nose as well. And I take a little drop and put it on the back of my hand as well and just move them in there. Now, I can also put this on my neck because I don't have an issue with that. The other thing is with Curology, I put it on the neck as well. I don't have an issue with that. So this one, although more expensive, you're getting more bang for your buck. And so although as much as I love Go Pure and I would recommend both, this one just beats it out. And if I'm gonna pay the money, and it does beat it out, and you really don't use a lot, so that has changed for me. The next thing that I put on is City Beauty's Uplift Firming Serum. I love this. You guys know that. The purpose is exactly what it says. It's in a dropper format. I put it on morning and night, and it gives the appearance of a more lifted look. So as it sinks in, it sort of gives that lifted look. I continue with the serums. I let these sink in a little bit. So while I'm doing that, I'm going to move to my lips really quick. We've exfoliated them. I will say that at night, I do use the Tatcha lip mask. This really is so good, and it's lasted a long time. When I was going through breast cancer and I didn't do anything, my lips were super dry. I didn't care. I didn't put anything on my face, but I used this. I took this to the hospital with me, and because your lips are so dry from I had 3 surgeries, and that one is like my gold standard at night. But during the day, when I want a plumping look, so if I'm doing no makeup, like if I was doing no makeup today, I would use this, and if I was doing makeup, I would use this. So this is the City Beauty Plumping Lip Gloss. It's my favorite. So we're gonna look here, let's zoom in. You can see how I have no pigment. I'm gonna put this on, and a lot of times I will overline, but for this purpose I'm not gonna do it because I want you to see exactly what it does. Now that that's had a second, let's go to a new product from City Beauty. This is brand spanking new, y'all. I'm so excited about this product. It just came out. This is called the Lid Lifting Treatment. Now, what makes this so special? Okay, so first of all, there's very few products that target the upper eye area, and I put it on twice a day. Very simple, goes right on. You know how I love a multitasker, right? I've said this many times. Give me something that's going to do more than one thing. Well, the beauty of this is I no longer really need to put on an eyelid primer. The reason, it gives a nice smooth look, and that's the whole idea of this. What is this supposed to do? The thing is, it's going to help minimize the sagging skin. It's going to give a lifting effect. The other thing is there's micro spheres that actually help to blur the look of imperfection. So it gives it that nice blurring effect, which makes it look smoother than it normally is. I mean, you can see just putting it on, and you can see, look how it's already lifted. You guys know I have bags, or you guys know I have hooded eyes. Look at this. I'm not raising my eyes. We haven't done anything. I didn't do the micro current device today. So this is purely this product. And you know on the sides how I get that kind of droopy. It's getting so much better, and I've only been using it 3 weeks. You know I'm a girl that likes more of a month. I love this very, very much. I would say, you guys know I'm obsessed by the Skin Perfecting Daily Veil. I talk about this all the time. The sunscreen, this would probably be my number 2 product. Like this is a game changer here for hooded eyes. Longer you use it, the better it's going to be. And the next 2 serums are actually a brand new brand for me. I'm not even sure how I started on this brand. I don't know if it was a glossy box and that's how I kind of went down that rabbit hole. But I'm excited to try more products, but I'm obsessed by 2 of them. This is called Earth Harbor. Okay, Earth Harbor is about as natural as a company can be. They have no synthetics, vegan-free, cruelty-free, 100% non-GMO, organic, non-toxic, fair trade, owned by women, run by women. They do small batches here in the United States. It's food grade, plant-based, no fillers. I mean, you name it. Yes, and they also do the 1% for planet, which means they donate 1% of proceeds that go to helping our planet. So all excellent things. So 2 of my favorite products that I've been trying. The first one is called Helios. You can see that I've gone through almost half a bottle. I love Helios. Helios is an anti-pollution serum. So that's the first thing that I put on. I put on just about 3 drops. You can add this to your moisturizer if you want, but really I have not been doing a moisturizer lately. I have not found the need to use one, and I'll explain later. So like I said, Helios's main thing is anti-pollution, and their main ingredient, their powerhouse ingredient, and these are all plant-based, remember, is red algae. It's a specific kind of red algae, and it is supposed to actually have a bigger benefit than vitamin C with regards to the protecting the skin against the environment, and it's wonderful for after the sun. So if you've been in the sun, put this on. Helps with that. Moisture retention, you name it. There's a ton of ingredients that are plant-based and all natural. I'd be here forever if I went through all of them, but I will tell you this is one that I would highly recommend. The other is Ara. She's green. Now her claim to fame is luminosity. So again, a few drops. Now the thing about this one that you'll notice right off the bat is she will feel much more hydrating. Her claim to fame, if you will, is that she is a hydrator. She's gonna give you that glowing skin. Her main ingredients to do this are sea greens and cannabis sativa hemp oil. Now, so it doesn't contain THC or CBD. It's purely the hemp oil that is going to give you that moisturizing, that luminous glow. It penetrates into the deep layers of the skin to heal inflammation. So if you have redness or inflammation or dryness, that's where this falls in. And I have these things. I don't have a ton of redness, but I have super dry skin because I do not have a thyroid. Now, some of the things that there's a lot in here, and they're powerhouses. So they have unparalleled, and I'm reading them, superfoods that contain unparalleled levels of vitamin A, vitamin B, vitamin C, vitamin E, niacin, fatty acids, iron, calcium, sodium, magnesium, potassium, basically engulfing your skin in some excellent goodness. So can't recommend these two enough, and I will be trying more from their line. I have been using these for about 6 weeks, and I'm obsessed by them. Like, especially Helios. For some reason, I'm just like morning and night, morning and night. Like, that's the one thing. If I'm so exhausted, I get my makeup off and I will put that on as well. I'll put the Curology on, and then I'll put those serums on. And it's like, that's the other thing I think that it keeps. I've not had any peeling or any issues, redness, nothing from the Curology, which I was having before after I had my cancer, and that these just nip it in the bud. There's also grapeseed oil, jojoba oil. Like I said, I could go on and on and on. Okay, so then after that, the only other thing that I put on my face every single day, regardless of whether I'm putting makeup on or not, whether I'm going outside or not, is the Skin Perfecting Daily Veil. You guys know this. I'm obsessed by this. This is a multitasker. This is amazing. It's going to make your skin look amazing. So I am going to put it on, and it is a tinted sunscreen. So this has an SPF of 39. I think it's a weird number. So yeah, 39. Broad spectrum, protects against UVA, UVB, and then it has anti-aging properties. So the more you use it, guess what? The better your skin's gonna look. And the other thing, because it is a triple threat, is it has ingredients in it that help blur, if not make your pores vanish. Like for me, I no longer use a pore filler at all. I haven't used pore filler in so long, it's not even funny. Now, as it sinks in, and you can see how white my face is, but also I don't put any tanning. I don't do self-tanner on my face. I don't do anything. In order to get that glowy look, I've done videos on it. It's a 1, 2, 3 punch. Is it going to wash me out a little? Yes, it absolutely is. But if you are putting this on and you're like, I don't want to wear makeup, I don't want to, that's fine. I have a perfect moisturizer for you, and it's the one that I do use. Let me get the neck done before I move into anything else. You know my gold standard is Gold and Bond Neck and Chest Firming Cream. First of all, the price point is phenomenal. This is what it looks like. Make sure you get down there and get that décolleté. If you're a side sleeper like I am, you know, you get those lines from sleeping, and you know, if you have big boobs, then that doesn't help as well. So I put this on all over morning and night. This is excellent. I've done videos on this product alone. Now I have added another neck product from City Beauty. More firming and a little more lifting, which is right there. Right here, right where I try and also use that microcurrent device. Now, going back to the eyes, see, I let everything try and, you know, sink in. Okay, so there are 2 eye products. I'm actually, this is the eye cream that I use. This is Pure Heals Centella 80, so that means that there's 80% of Centella in the product. I love this product. The reason that I like this one for the under the eyes during the day is because it plays nicely with makeup, okay? So this does have to sink in and do its thing. I usually do this in the morning when I'm in my bathroom, so that by the time I get to the beauty room and I'm ready to do my makeup, I can go ahead and put on the Cocoa Star under eye patches. So I'm gonna wait on that, but I do use the Cocoa under eye patches, which when you're putting on your makeup will help minimize those fine lines, decrease any bags that are not genetic, okay? There's two different kinds of bags, believe it or not. There's the kind that are genetic, which is what I have, and then there's the kind where lack of sleep and sodium and all of that stuff plays an effect. Can my eye bags get worse? Yes. So I do use these things to help, you know, alleviate those things that we do to ourselves, like lack of sleep. Genetic wise, I don't know that it really helps a whole lot. And then these tear troughs right here, nothing's going to help that. But I did do a half face video that shows you how you can minimize the appearance of those. Now, do I look a little pale? Yes, especially compared to my self-tanner. I do not self-tan my face because what I found was that all it did was make any age spots that I'm trying to get rid of look more. So I found a tinted moisturizer that I'm obsessed by. You guys know this. This is going to be my 1, 2, 3 punch. 1 would be City Beauty. Make sure we're putting our sunscreen on. Number 2, Winky Lux Tinted Moisturizer. I'm using it in medium. This is what medium looks like. Okay, now what I have found is the best way to put this on is with your finger. I don't ever say that, but I've tried a brush, I've tried my beauty, my Blendables, and to me, this is the best. I have tried quite a few Winky Lux products and I've not been impressed by them. This one is a gold standard. Like, this is like a standout. I love this. So we get it all over and we can go down our neck a little bit, but I do self-tan my neck, so I really don't have to, you know, get a whole lot, and I will add bronzer to my neck. So there we go. We already look not so pale, and when I smile, you see how it's already bringing out a little bit of a nice glow. Now, since we are in summer, I also use the L'Oreal Glotion. This is in 903, which is basically kind of a medium. This has a little bit of a shimmer to it. I start out on the cheeks. You know, I've shown you guys this in multiple videos, but for those of you that are new here, by the way, welcome. So I put this on, concentrating really on the areas where the sun sort of hits you, but also making sure that I cover the majority of my face, and it just gives this beautiful glow to the skin. So I'm gonna put my makeup on and then we're gonna do a brief recap. Start with the microcurrent devices. I have reviewed extensively NuFace and Foreo the Bear. I don't think you can go wrong with either one. I think both are excellent. I would stay away from the Trinity unless you are going to switch heads, and I see no reason why you should. So save your money and go with the Mini. And so whichever one is on sale, you're gonna do great. I think that they have their place. You know, helps definitely make your face look younger because we are giving a lifting effect. Dermaflash, again, is it necessary? No. But does it help your serums, 1, go on better, and 2, your makeup go on better? 100%. You're getting rid of dead skin, you're getting rid of peach fuzz, and you can do it right at home, and it's not something you have to do every day. Next thing is the Hydro Mask. I love these. Line Smoothing Hydro Mask. These are the best masks made of a biocellulose material. You'll put it on, it will plump your skin, it will minimize fine lines, and so I always use it when I have a special occasion, and also after I use the Dermaflash, because then I'm getting all of those ingredients just sucked into my skin, and I love that. Okay, vitamin C, let's talk about that. If budget is an issue, I would go with the Go Pure Vitamin C. This is very good. If budget is not an issue and you want to get really, truly a better version of the vitamin C, in my opinion, it's the SkinCeuticals. Then we go with the City Beauty Uplift Firming Serum, a couple little drops. It gives that nice slight lift. Again, the more you use something, the better it's going to be. It's a cumulative effect. The two new products that I have added from Earth Arbor, which we talked about how amazing the company is itself. We talk about Helios, which is anti-pollution, and we talked about Aria, which is a luminous. So that's sort of their powerhouses, and I love them. I no longer truly need a moisturizer because I use these two new products. And that glow, again, I am not wearing foundation today. Once again, this is a video where I am wearing no foundation. I will zoom you in. Is my skin perfect? No. Is my highlighter maybe a little too much? Maybe. But I'm not wearing any foundation, you all. This is definitely no foundation, and look at that, and look at the luminosity. Now, yes, part of it is that I did put a little highlighter on, but if I am going to use a moisturizer, which I did today, it is going to be a tinted moisturizer, and that one is by Winky Lux. Obsessed by it, love it. And then, of course, I want a little more of a glow because we are in summer. I'm going to use the Glotion. But before I put those on, what am I going to put on? My sunscreen. Of course I am. This is absolutely a must. Skin Perfecting Daily Veil. Love it. I've talked way too much about it, but I'm obsessed by it. What's the #1 powerhouse? But this is for nighttime, is Curology. Tretinoin. This is a way to get it at a fraction of the cost. I think it's $39. It's been a while because I have it on auto delivery, but mine has tretinoin, azelaic acid, and niacinamide in it. So you want to talk about the biggest bang for your buck right here. After we put on, all that good stuff to have our skin glow, yay, let's talk about the Gold Bond Neck and Chest Firming Cream. It's been in my arsenal for years. I think it's the best. I did add the City Beauty Ultra Firming Dry Oil. This has a place as well. Is it a necessity? No. Always honest with you. But I do feel like this area here is tighter by using it. For eyes, this one right here, Pure Heals, get it right off of Amazon. This has Centella 80 in it. Centella is an ingredient that really is a powerhouse anti-aging ingredient. So Centella 80 means there's 80% of Centella in this. The wonderful thing about this eye cream is you can use it morning and night. Why do I say morning? Because if you are going to use a concealer, it's not going to be a problem. It plays very well. The other thing for the eyes, the City Beauty Lid Lifting Treatment. Gosh, try this, you all. Try it. I hope you picked it up when they were having their sale, because this is seriously, there are very few products for the upper eyelids, and that's where we have a lot of those issues, right? And I'm telling you, 3.5 weeks in, love this product. Twice a day, use it twice a day. Product that I use is the Cocoa Star Under Eye Patches. I love these when I am doing my makeup. So I put them on, put all the serums and all of that stuff on, put these on, then I do my eye makeup, and it's perfect. Lips, okay, City Beauty's Plumping Lip Gloss, yes. You've seen the before and afters. Do I need to say more? The other thing that I use is a lip scrub, and it's more about these brushes than it is necessarily about the lip scrub. There are a lot of lip scrubs. I don't have a particular favorite. Well, I guess right now MAC's been a favorite for years. I did go to an all-natural one. Boy, I get really chapped lips because I don't have a thyroid, so love that. At night, I do use the Tatcha when my lips really need need that extra boost. The recap of it all, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.